He's won $1 million.
Welcome to Open Conversations with SheeshBlanco, and I'm your host, SheeshBlanco. And what's crazy is, right, we got somebody who got good, you know what I'm saying? You
What's
feel
the deal,
me?
bro?
Hey, no, Cuddy. I think met him in 6th grade. I think I was in 6th grade.
Sheesh.
I know him by a different name, but the world know him by Kane.
What's the
Kane,
deal?
man. Make sure y'all tap in with his music too. We will link some of his stuff in the bio and all that good stuff.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on, brother?
What's going on?
Can't even.
Got to.
You got to do it the right way.
I already know it's coming.
Mental health, man. How you doing right now? You smile. You always a smiley guy, but you feel me? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? And let me know how you doing now. And when you have your lows, a low being like a 4, not a 2, how you get past those stages.
I'm not gonna lie, like I knew the question was coming. So I was trying to think about how I was gonna answer it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like you could be low. A lot of people, I went through some shit where like if you're low for a long period of time, I forgot what it's called, but if you're low for a long period of time, like you won't even feel low no more.
Mm-hmm.
You won't know. Like it kind of just goes to sleep type shit. But the whole time you still low
there.
down,
Yep,
you feel me?
Yep.
So it really comes to self-reflecting. So I was trying to think about it, man. I'm gonna say I'm a solid like 7.5 right now.
That's good.
You feel me?
Man. That's not bad.
I feel like I can't complain. It's like you be low, but then you have the moments where you're just thinking about life and you're like, look where I'm at. You feel me? And look where I was type shit. You feel me?
I can respect that too. So when you get to, so you saying like, and even in your lows, you just kind of, your lowest blows, you just remember like you've been lower. So you just.
Yeah, of course I have my moments like everybody, you feel me? Like they're usually to myself when I have them, you know what I mean? But for sure been there. But yeah, man, when I'm like that, really what I try to do is just like you said, remember, you feel me, where I was at. Like niggas was really at the park with it. You feel me? Niggas was really like 8 deep, 12 deep in the crib type shit, you know? So to where I'm at now, you feel me? It's like it's a beautiful thing, you feel me?
That's amazing. All right. So, you know, people don't know. It's crazy, like really knowing you since like 6th grade. You're older than me, but it's like it's crazy to think like and meeting you, and then we end up playing on a team together in high school. You know what I'm saying? And then even now being at our mutual friends and brothers gatherings, we just kind of catch each other and move past each other and great timing. So, how did you get into the rapping thing? Like how did you jump there?
Shit, to be honest, like shout out to homie Pete. I just linked up with him when I used to work at Walmart, probably like 8 years ago or so, and like he was always making music and shit. So after work, I started linking up with him, and we started making music. But I didn't take it serious, and always just bullshitting, or like you be in a relationship, you start focusing on that. You feel me? I was in a long-term relationship, got out of that, and you know, like nothing motivates you like that. You feel me? Like nothing motivates you.
Heartbreak, yeah, for sure. That era come through, it get different.
Yeah, for sure. Turn you to a beast. So I started hopping back on it. But yeah, mostly my boy Pete, and I just always had a love for music. You feel me? Like the Lil Waynes, you feel me? The people that just like make you think, you feel me? Them double, triple entendres and shit. Like, I always fuck with that.
I feel that. So when you and then you also you after that you jumped into the podcast world because you also have your podcast.
Shout out to Not Impressed Podcast. Go check that out. You feel me? For sure.
How did that come about as well?
Shit, honestly, at work, I'll be working like 10 hours a day. So we have to have some type of like headphones or something. So I would always be listening to podcasts all day. I'm like, I'm listening to this shit all day. I might as well, you feel me? Throw that camera on and try this shit out. We at episode 72 now. We just did 72. Yeah, crazy. Congrats. You already know episode 100. You got to pull up. You feel me?
Man, I'm trying. Hey, I'm not even trying. You just let me know.
Oh, I'm gonna let you know for sure.
We gonna make that work.
Yeah,
that's beautiful, man. I'm trying to really think. Like it's kind of surreal. Like in the sense, sitting here, like
shit crazy.
It's like to think like even like you said, like to think like where we've been. You know what I'm saying? To be here now, like where we grew up at. Like it's just such a place to where like people like us don't really make it.
No, for sure.
You know
Niggas still stuck.
We supposed to like crumble and fall. I mean, I definitely was in a bad sticky and definitely made it out.
No, for sure. Cards against you, for sure. You got to play that hand right.
So like, I think a conversation, if you're open to it, to have a conversation like your upbringing in a sense, like how that shapes you to be where you at now, because you think back, like you said, like it wasn't going the best, you know
No,
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? And I done been around and I've seen, you know, like any like really like words, you feel me? Or like if you want to talk on just that or any words for somebody who might be in your situation to really get them, you know, to understand like you can do it. Like, you know what I mean?
Shit. For real, I'm still doing it every day. But you feel me? Just like that self-reflection, sitting there think about like where you at with it. Cause I spent a lot of time where I was thinking about this person did me wrong, or like I kept grinding, I kept doing my shit, but it was like that hate. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I held on to that, and like when we were talking about like what I usually do, like what I used to do in the past growing up and shit, like I would turn my pain into anger. You feel me? Like, and that's kind of what drove me was like any type of pain anybody ever did me wrong, like I just turned that into like some anger towards them because that's what would drive me. And that's not always the best. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's just really that self-reflection, understanding like it ain't in those people's hands no more. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Like 11th grade, I moved out and shit. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and so at that point, I did a lot of different shit to try to get some money, try to do some shit. But like at the same time, like I said, I was still grinding, but I was still thinking about like those
Those
people like
people who, yeah.
that quote unquote did me wrong and shit. And like I did let that in a way hold me back. Like I could have went even harder if I would have let go of that from the jump. And like obviously as adults now, you gotta let all that shit go. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's all in your hands. So just draw out a plan, you feel me, and keep grinding at that shit, and that shit gonna go. You feel me?
It's the beauty of it. I don't think people get to like, it's hard. Like, I mean, I grew up, you know what I'm saying? The anger is always going to be there, and tempers and how rage flares. And you do get to those points where like you get upset. And I definitely, I wouldn't say was in your situation, but my situation and just life and stuff I had to overcome just to get
Yeah,
here.
for sure.
Man, it's the anger was what all through college. Like you could ask, you know, the people, you know what I'm saying,
No,
around
for
me and knew
sure.
me, like I was anger driven. Like it took nothing for it to
Yeah,
just, you feel me? Because one, I how bad it sounded, I didn't really want to be where I was at, but it was like I had to, and I have a
yeah,
choice. It was like you got to go. But at the end of the day, it's like everything we go through shapes us to be us.
no, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Because like if I didn't, I probably would say 100%. I would have died. Like would have been dead for sure. Like not
Yeah,
even a question at all. Because the way I was thinking at 18,
yeah, for sure. Didn't care
uh,
about nothing.
over with. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? So it's like to like I said, get back to like the surreal feeling of sitting here and like you know we follow each other on the social media tips and everything. It's like seeing you and seeing you like where you work and how you getting your grinding, bro. Like it's just beautiful to see. Like you know what I'm saying, just to give you your flowers,
Appreciate
like
you,
bro.
bro.
Like because like I said, I know and I was like damn, Cuddy really. You feel me? Like
And
because
some of that shit just happened.
you
You
feel
feel
me?
me? Like
Like
honestly,
yeah.
that shit happened. Like shit. Some of that wasn't even shit that I did, or maybe it is. Like you said, it shapes you.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people be asking me like, how the fuck you end up there? You feel me? And it's like
Yeah.
shit, I don't even really know. To be real with you, it's just like I've been able to sell anything, including myself, since I was a kid. You
But
feel me? It's like
that's like the it's what our upbringing gives us,
exactly,
bro. Like it
exactly.
literally like funny thing you said that, bro. Like I'm talking earlier to somebody and like you know, I is a dude. He was trying to get some stuff done at my job, and I just go start chopping up people, and he like, man, like you should come work for me, like just list
Yeah, for
solely on
sure.
how the way you just talk to everybody, and you kind of got the whole map, everything. Like you should be doing what I'm doing,
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, you said it like being able to speak and you know what I'm saying basically get anything you want with your
for
words
sure,
is like I
for
wouldn't say
sure.
that's like a our city thing, but it's like definitely an our upbringing thing.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So that's beautiful. But I definitely want to, you know, pivot to some more funny, maybe some more, you know, happier situations,
What's up?
funny things in life. So let's go this or that. Right? Are you more the natural or the BBL?
Natural for sure.
All right.
I was just talking about that too, because I feel like a lot of people, a lot of females, they assume that we like BBLs.
For what though?
I'll tell you why though, because they see our Instagram
See,
followers and shit.
I'll be honest. I don't think. Okay, let me take that back. But it's not like
I
okay. Look
say I don't be following
at no.
shit like
Look,
that.
I don't. But I don't. I don't go. I don't have like 1,000. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That got the BBL ski. Like
Yeah.
it's like I don't like. Don't get me wrong. Hey, if you got the
Oh
BBL,
yeah, we love them
hey,
too.
do your
All
thizzle.
shapes and sizes, we
I
love
don't.
them
I
all.
mean, I would prefer the natural. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if your BBL look nice, like, and I wouldn't even notice that it was the BBL ski. Come on, you know what I mean?
For
Yeah.
sure.
But I think it's more on the case of like it's the niggas with the chili, like the rapper niggas that's like, they don't care. And you go in every video. You just see Drake new video?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right? Every shorty standing right there had a BBL.
No, for sure.
Every single one. And it's like, man, you couldn't put one natural joint on.
But how I explain it is like on Instagram, looking at it, the shit picture perfect. You feel me? Like obviously it's in a picture on Instagram. But like in real life, like perfect don't always look good. You know what I mean? You need to see some shit. Like I need to see.
I seen a BBL,
a little stretch mark, a little something. You know what I mean?
I seen a BBL in real life, like my first. It was probably like my first BBL. Like, and I couldn't even. I wouldn't hit it. Like
certain ones.
It was like it was bad.
It was the diaper booty.
It was the diaper with the hot dog.
It was the huggy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when it don't match. Hot dog. You know what I'm saying? Popsicle sticks.
No, for sure.
It was bad. So like, and I was like, Jesus, like. I couldn't because I'm a like observant, you know what I'm saying, and it comes to that, especially in a sexual factor. Like I like to, you know, I want to see once you. I need it. It don't have to look perfect. You know what I'm saying, all shapes and sizes is all good. Yeah. You know what I mean, but yeah, it just you feel me? It was just a different.
We ain't talking about all BBLs though, because I'm gonna tell you, like I seen some nice BBLs too. I seen some perfect ones. I seen some ones you couldn't even tell.
I seen some BBLs that you was like, you got a BBL?
Yeah, for sure.
And she was like, yeah. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, for sure. You can't even tell. But like I said, if I had a choice between the gym girl who's fit with a nice little bubble or the BBL girl who works at Sam's with the BBL and the fake lips, I'm gonna go with the natural gym girl.
The lip. So how you? So I mean, how you feel about the injections and plastic surgeries and whatnot?
Shit, like, look good.
I mean,
it sound good. It look good. You feel me?
It is. Hey, as long as it look right. You feel me? I wouldn't. It's like a motherfucker. Like we can't say in the world of now, we can't say shit about a woman getting something when niggas is getting hair surgery.
No, for sure, hair surgery.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas getting the lipo now. They say Drake got the packs put in and shit. I'm like, shit, I might. You feel me?
The lipo 6-pack is crazy. I ain't gonna.
No, that is crazy.
That's crazy.
Sure.
You got to hit the gym.
For sure. At least try.
At least try. If you can, give yourself dedicated. It takes about, I say a month and a half. If you're not drinking and you're not eating bad.
For you, nigga, it take about like 2 years for the average person. A year to 2 years.
I mean, I wouldn't say it takes that long. It's just obviously metabolisms and the way your body is and all that. But I mean, I don't got a 6-pack right now. I mean,
I know, but
I'm also not.
Compared to me, I haven't played football in like 12 years, nigga.
I ain't played football. What? That's probably like slash that probably like
5,
6, 7.
That's half the time.
We talking about training like an athlete at a point. Like I don't go to the gym and train like an athlete. Sure. I'm going there pushing weight. You feel me? Get my demons off.
But when I was 21, 22, I would have had a quicker bounce back because I came off sooner. You know what I mean? You right there. You gonna get that 6-pack quick, nigga.
I don't know. I like, man. Shout out tequila.
That drink.
That drink gets me
right.
Tequila
cool. You just can't have too much sugar. You feel me?
Yeah. So like I'm not like a super bakery eating type dude. Like I'm gonna have like.
What about like soda and shit?
No, I don't even drink soda. I barely drink juice. I'm like a water every day. You know what I'm saying? I take a little canteen around. But I ain't gonna hold you. Bonds just had a sale, some cookies, you know what I'm saying? Buy 4 packs, they're $1.99 each. I definitely did buy 4 packs. But it wasn't for
you gotta get the pay because it's cheaper.
It's like, why I'm gonna buy one? Because I just wanted a couple cookies. If I buy 4, then I'm straight for when I want when the craving come around again.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So like, but yeah, other than that, like I'm not really like a sweet eater type, you know what I mean? So, but anywho, yeah. Hey, if you just dedicate yourself, meal prep, and do what you got to do, it may work out, may not work out. Go get the lipo like Drake. I'm not saying like you got to get the lipo if you got the break.
Just try.
Just try.
Just try.
It don't take nothing in life but to just try one time. Hey, one time.
Hey, you know what's crazy too? I was like just talking about this shit too. It's like it's crazy because so you see somebody, right, and like you pick them off of like their genetics, like. Oh, she's healthy. Oh, she sees a guy who's muscular. He's a protector. You know, my kids are gonna have strong bones. They're gonna have, they're gonna have strength. Yada yada yada. Right? But like with this whole new world, it's like some of that shit ain't really their genetics. Some of it was bought. So like you might see a nigga with an 8-pack and think, oh, you feel me? He exercises. He's healthy, but really the nigga ain't. You feel me?
You got a BBL in his stomach,
and now you got your kid look completely different. You're like, who the fuck? My girl look like this, but my kid look like this.
Bro. It's just like I feel like nobody wants to work no more for nothing. Like even like what's crazy now. This is like we had the conversation about this for I'm about to go into last week with two women, but bro, we're not weird, but like men are literally getting put into sassy category. Like men are being spoken upon like because they want to be chased and want to be this like, bro. You know, man, you know how bad it is. A girl was just on Instagram the other day, and she like, we not being feminine no more because y'all are. And I'm like, she ain't talking to me, but I know it's a nigga on the jump right now.
For
Look
sure.
at her shit hot. Like, no, she just don't know how to handle a nigga like me.
Sure.
Like, it's like, bro, like when did the world stop caring about being a man? Like when a man stopped caring about being a man. Now, understand me, like if you got a boss woman that want to work and have me personally, if I'm making the chili, I would just want my
you don't want
to
to go to work.
Side business, like do something where you like to do, whether that's like being a esthetician or whatever it is, or nails, whatever, all that. It's like do something that
some lashes,
bring you some bread, so you don't feel like because like some women will be like, I don't do nothing. Like if you want to be a fucking gamer, go stream, bitch. I'll pay. You know what I mean? For like sure. It's good. It's like, but
you believe in 50-50 or 100%? You supposed to pay everything
bills wise? Yeah. I'll take care of it. If I can, I'll take care of it. Now, if I got regular type job and I'm not, if we could 50-50, 60-40, whatever, that's cool. But I'm gonna be paying. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be paying the majority.
Okay.
You feel me? So it's like, but if I can take care of it all, I will. Because it's like, I think maybe my morals and who I am as a man is a little different. Like I live in like if I'm at home, like let's say I work 6 a.m. to 3. My wife work 12 to 7. If I get home, you feel me? I'm gonna clean up and make dinner just so when she come in, I mean maybe food up.
But is it mandatory? Like you got to pay 100? Like is that mando?
It's not mando. It's just about what your jurisdiction is for your relationship. I feel because if you talk about it beforehand, like it's like that point of getting to know somebody. You're gonna know a person before you get into that super. Oh, I'm in love, because you're gonna fall in love with what you know. Now, if they false, you know what I'm saying, doing some fraudulent, that's different.
But for you, is it mando? Like you feel like you gotta hit that mark. You feel me?
If I want to be in a point where I can take care of all household bills and all that.
That's what's up.
You feel me? Just because it's like, I don't know, that's just something I want to do. Like I just want to just be able to, everything. You feel me? So like whatever bread you bringing in, that's just extra chili.
No, for sure. That's a goal to reach for sure.
For me, like that's just a goal. Like I'm not at the point to do that now.
Yeah.
But like if I was in a relationship now, like it'd be 50-50 or like, whatever it might be. But if I'm at the point where I could take care of, like, you feel me, dude? Like, and even if she do got a job, like just like that's extra chili. Like
no, for sure.
That's
I believe it's a goal to reach, but also I'm like, it definitely got to be a conversation, because like for me, like there's a lot of extra shit I want to do and I need to do. Mm-hmm. So like if I'm like stretching my shit to get you to 100, like to pay 100, and you're gonna pay for the food in the house, you know what I mean? But now I don't have any extra, like start the business I want to start, buy the 3D printer I want to buy. You feel me? Shit like that. First and foremost, like that gotta be. You feel me? Like that's gotta be first. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, that's
you know what I mean? Like it depends how it stretches and shit. Like they're like, to be devil's advocate, there's a lot of people who like they take care of the girl 100%, right? Girl making $5K a month, dude's making $7K a month, but spending $6, right? So she walking away with $5, might contribute like $500 a K, to the family. So she's saving $4. She's saving $4. You got $1, but you still trying to buy some trips, do some shit, right?
See, that's the conversation though, right?
10 years passed.
Now you know what you're dealing with. So
she got 40K, you got 10.
If she's sitting there, you feel me, pocketing all the chili, ain't doing, like, you already know who you're dealing with. Like
that's true.
That's a conversation. Like I know, like off dribble, I'm gonna say like if I'm paying this, like I feel like the person I would attract would want to invest in us or help or whatever. So it's like, rather that's like if I'm paying bills, like the groceries will be taken care of, our trips will be taken care of, our home will be, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like decor, whatever that is, whatever. It's not gonna be no like, oh, like I'm living good, like I'm saving my money, like whatever. Because it's like also while I'm making, like I'm saying, I'm taking care of everything. Like I need to be paying this 5K and all these monthly bills, but I need to be bringing in 15. So I know regardless, my 10 is still going in that savings. You feel me? So I'm gonna
Yeah.
still, because if this don't work, I'm gonna still be able to.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like,
I just think that's the conversation that needs to be had too.
for
Is
sure,
like,
yeah,
you know, I mean, like if it's completely joint and everything's 50-50, now we talking about that's both our 4K and it's both on our account and shit.
yeah.
But if not, like it shouldn't be about money, but at the same time, like there's no reason why if we're a partnership, the man should go with less. You feel me? For himself.
I don't think anybody should ever, you feel me, go with less. And I think that's what makes, and then you see so much about how like men, like we shelter our emotions and we don't speak about this and do all of that. It's like, if I feel like ultimately the partner you find that's your right partner, you won't have to worry about really what you said, like somebody trying to pocket the money and you paying for this, or you know, uh this over here is happening and you have no idea. If people get back to really having conversations with people and getting to know them before they trying to fuck,
open conversations with Sheesh.
you feel me? Hey, I'm gonna always have an open conversation, regardless off the first meet, greet, whatever it is, because I want to know who you are. I want to get in your mind. I want to, you feel me? Like, let me know, because you're gonna show me off the dribble. You're gonna show me off your approach to me, like when you either how the interaction goes, and I'm gonna be like, either I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm intrigued.
You feel me? They say how you get it is how you gonna live it. You feel me?
Hey, and let me look at it. You going, and it's been countless times in my life. I'm like it's a high, okay, whatever. And this conversation never needs to go anywhere else, because you feel me? You can feel the aura, you can feel the person. Like, I know what you're looking for. You feel me? Like we didn't probably both been in a situation in rooms with great people and they got millions and all types. I've been, so it's like I always tell people, like, you don't gotta be a millionaire to go do what these millionaires do.
No, for sure.
You feel me? Like sometimes you just gotta be there. So it's like, because if you really who you are and truly genuine, it's gonna fall right there. You feel me? So it's like, I used to, you feel me, and saying back in my past, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to tell people, like tell them, I'm like, I'm not a millionaire. If you looking for all that, what you looking for,
these niggas right
here. They right over there. Like, you feel me? I'm not a liar. I don't need to lie to you. Like I'm just me.
Yeah.
I just never failed.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? But it's like, even if I am that, it's like I don't feel the need to high sign. Like I will be a millionaire, you feel me, and I will get to where I need to be, but I'm gonna still be the same person.
No, I feel that.
You feel me? Because I think the way life is shaped and how life humbled me without even it just happened. You know
I feel like everybody gets humbled at one point. You feel me?
You get to a point where you kind of just sit in that in your place, in your space, and you're like, whoa, like, and I realized it, like I started thinking of time gaps of myself, like high school, post high school, college, post college, you know. And I was like, man, like high school, I feel like when I got to that star power of like senior year, like I don't think I was like the best version of myself. I think I was really like an asshole for real, you know what I'm saying? And I had conversations with people about it, and you know, even like now, like I work with people went to high school with us and stuff, and I was like, man, like I think it's just like the way the life was going is like everything was being, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then when you get to college, and it only amplifies it, you know? Yeah. So then you come back and you have to sit and like, you like keeping them questions like, why are you not in the NFL? Why are you not doing this? You're like, one, I didn't want to play. Like I was really done, you feel me? But it was like, also mentally, I wasn't in a place to have millions. Yeah. Like if I would have went out after college, I would have plummeted. Like I would have played or whatever, but like I would have probably just started doing.
Nigga would have been in the Lambo driving on the freeway type shit.
All outlandish, like just doing things, you know what I mean? To just, because it was a point where I reached that, like I was like, man, like I loved it at a point, but I don't love it now. You know what I'm saying? So, and then life really humbled me in that section of like 2017 on. Like it started to, like, God was like kind of really shaping my mind to be here now, to be like, yeah, you know, like you was gifted with a lot of things, but you have to know. I'm saying like a great quote from every superhero ever:
No, for
"Great
sure.
power comes great
No,
responsibility." You
for
feel me?
sure.
So just because you know you can get something, don't mean you go out and get everything. Just because you know it, it's easy.
Yeah.
You don't mean you have to. You feel me?
And niggas for sure got a lot of skills. You feel me?
You
Like
feel me?
there's a lot of things you can do, whether have a conversation, like we said, play ball, you feel me? Make some music, think of an creative idea, clothing brand. You feel me?
It's
Like
just the simplicities.
for sure.
It's like how we get here. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of life. I think the ultimate hill. Like we all walking up it to reach, that point where, you know what I mean? We get and we go through, you know what I'm saying? We dodging the rock left and right. But it's a growing point as we dodging.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then once we get there, we like, okay. Like it's realized that it's like you realize like, damn, like you kind of start thinking about your past. Like you said, you think you was using it's in your points of anger and you like, I'm mad at these people, but now you like, well, look at me now. Like, I ain't really got to be too angry too much because I'm doing great for myself.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
it's like I was there, like thinking about like, oh, maybe I should have took this series, but maybe you took my love away from the game. But it's like, nah, like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
No, for
You feel
sure.
me?
I look at it too with the like talking about other people and like feeling like it's their fault and shit, or just like blaming them for shit. Uh Now I just chalk it up as like, especially as you grow, you see how like shit develops and how you evolve, and you're just like, man, whoever it was, they was doing the best of what they could do.
On everything.
You feel me? Like,
on everything.
obviously, like maybe I wouldn't have done it like that, but maybe I'm just in a different space. You feel me? Like, but they did the best they could do with their brain and how they grew and whatever they could do. Exactly. So, and once you think like that, it's like, man, fuck everything. You feel me?
Yeah. Hey, you know what's a great question I'm gonna ask right now. I mean, you have, but why don't black women think we like black women?
Shit.
Like, not even this, like, why do you feel that they feel that we? You know what I always say is our city didn't have many.
True.
That's literally what I.
That's a
But
fact.
I don't discriminate at
Yeah,
all.
me either.
You feel me?
That's a
So it's
fact.
like I just feel like where we grew up at didn't have.
No, for sure.
You feel me? And especially where we went to high school, it's like, what do you expect? You feel me? But
yeah. I mean, I feel like also like besides that, like just the like media, like what do they show you? Like they show you the bad Latina chick or Spanish chick or like that's what's in. You feel me? Like that's what we see. So that's probably why they feel like that. But we love them all.
Hey,
you feel
brand
me?
new shirts and drawers. I promise
if you feel me?
Don't discriminate. Remember that.
No, 100%.
All right, let's get into this or that. So, matter of fact, let's get into that this or that. Starting off a this or that with two black shorties. Let's go, Sweetie or Meg Thee Stallion.
That's a tough one. Probably Sweetie.
I'm gonna go Meg. I ain't gonna hold you.
She look, he got that Texas vibe too, though. She might be a better vibe. I'm not gonna lie.
You feel me? Good.
You feel me? That vibe, I fuck with that.
Good, Meg for sure. All right.
Lotto or Ice Spice?
Lotto.
For sure.
Lotto
for sure.
Lotto for sure.
For sure.
Ain't even it's not a question. It's not a question. She give me
Ice
like
Spice fire too, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, she's smoothie, but I'm saying like Lotto give me like the like when she love a nigga, she not letting him go. So it's like you feel me, like you might get a little argument, then you get some great sex.
Yeah, Ice Spice a little softer
though, but I mean she seemed like, but she
gonna be toxic too. She's like Puerto Rican or something.
She got that New York vibe. She probably be on some toxic, you know what I mean? But
no, for sure.
Oh, dang! Now I gotta. Who's some other? Who's another man? We could probably jump into some other things now.
Riri or Beyonce?
Look it for sure. Look it. Hey, for sure. Look it. Hey.
Who is it?
I'm going Riri.
Ooh, that island thing, huh?
Hey, she gonna be right.
Bamba Clock.
Hey, she boom. You feel me? She about
the pum pum.
Hey, she's going to go crazy.
Oh, for sure.
And I like her eyes.
I'm probably going Riri too. I'm not gonna lie.
Her eyes. I'm an eye person. Like colored eyes do it for me for sure. Like colored eyes, tattoos. You gonna get my attention. Within having some certain type of looks too, I'm gonna be like, okay, what you got going on?
For sure.
You feel me? That's definitely oof. Oh, you know, you know your actresses and whatnot. Huh?
Who we got? Who we got?
Like I'm going old though.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go old. So this, look, I'm gonna go for some old people. Not too old. One is older than the other. Tracy Ellis Ross,
that's crazy.
right?
That's a grown woman.
Hey,
That's
hey, hear me.
Go ahead. She probably like grandma now for sure.
Angela Bassett.
Woo! Probably Angela.
I'm going Tracy.
Angela finna go crazy.
Hey, Tracy
Angela
got that out, huh? I ain't gonna.
Angela finna go crazy. A little darker skin. You feel me? She finna.
She gonna. Hey, it's gonna be that.
Shout out Miss Angela. Hey, Miss Parker.
Hey, Tracy, you see this? Tap in, DM me at SheeshBlanco. I DM'd you like 3 times already. Anyway,
it's in the request.
Hey, but typically I would, you know what I'm saying, get this thing going. Well, actually, before we even end this thing, let's talk about your experiences and how you jumped into football and all that.
That's a crazy one too. So in my apartment and shit. So what happened was honestly I got kicked out of middle school. I got caught up for having some dumb shit. I had a knife and a Corona and shit. I got caught up, whatever. Ended up going to options for you. You remember that shit back in the day?
Back right by Foot Locker.
Yeah, right by Foot Locker. I would walk my ass over there. Went to options for youth, and then randomly Devontae, which you know what I mean, back in the day. That nigga was like, "Hey, I'm finna go to practice. I'm gonna go to trials right here up the street." I was like, "For real?" I was like, "Fuck it." Threw on some chucks and ran up there. And yeah, I was my first year playing sports, and Whiffen was impressed. He was like, "This boy running in some chucks, like he going crazy." So after that, I was like, "Fuck it," and I just fell in love with that shit. Honestly, I fell in love with that shit. Some good times for sure.
Yeah, see, me and Kane only got to play for a few weeks due to extracurricular activities.
For sure.
Like, but
we played 1 year, right?
Yeah.
My 11th grade.
Yeah, you didn't come in till after the like.
Was you talking about my senior year?
That was senior year.
Yeah, my senior year I didn't play until
See,
the playoffs.
Before that, you was I did the stint at JV.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay.
Which I feel like if they would have put me in during that playoff run, we would have probably, you know what I'm saying.
I felt the same way when I came off JV. I was like, nigga, put me in. I'm
like, bro, like we playing against Venice.
Niggas is losing.
I'm like,
no, for sure.
But anywho,
and then they put that nigga Manuel in, and they put him on kick return, but they didn't kick it to him, and I was like.
Shit. Hey, that high school, man, is such a I think we had a premier time in high school.
No, for sure.
Like it was in that era of like between the rave era and jerking era.
That shit went crazy. It was like from 1 year it went from backyard parties to the next year it was raves.
Yeah, it was like
shit was crazy.
Seeing kids, all
niggas popping ecstasy and shit on some crazy shit.
But man, Jesus. But yeah, now we can, wrap this thing up.
For sure.
Typically the way we do it, you know what I'm saying? What's a word you trying to live by for the rest of this year?
What am I trying to live by?
It's like a word. Just a word you feel like defines where you're going and how your life is shaping out to be.
Nigga, work. Just work. That's it. Just work. Straight up. Just work. Just work and work and work. Don't fucking procrastinate for shit.
Just work.
Just work, bro. Like, as easy it is to be like, I don't want to get up today, this and that. Like, fuck that. Because then you're going to look at it when 2025 hits and be like, damn, like, it was another year of some bullshit. You feel me? Like, I want to look back this year and just be like,
really went up.
Look what you did. You feel me? So just work. Just work and work.
Yeah, all right. Well, great having you,
For sure. Hey, appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Like I said, check in with the Not Impressed podcast. I just dropped a song, Still Got It. It's Kane's World. I'm about to drop some other shit, fantasy freestyle. Just keep tapping in. Follow me on IG. Definitely follow Open Conversations with Sheesh. You feel me?
Subscribe. Open Conversations, SheeshBlanco.
Comment. All that.
SheeshBlanco. Also follow SheeshBlanco. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
On every platform.
Everything.
Hey, it's good.
Yes, sir.